Welcome, listeners, to Shakespeare Unveiled, where we unravel the timeless mysteries of the Bard's masterpieces. I'm your host, Yale, joined by our producer, Carter, co-host, Lauren, and today we have two illustrious guest stars, Juliet and Sebastian. Diving into the enigmatic world of Hamlet, here's a short summary before we begin. The ghost of the King of Denmark tells his son Hamlet to avenge his murder by killing the new king, Hamlet's uncle. Hamlet feigns madness, contemplates life and death, and seeks revenge. His uncle, fearing for his life, also devises plots to kill Hamlet.
You're right, Yale. Hamlet has often been deemed Shakespeare's magnum opus. It continues to intrigue and entrap audiences even centuries after its creation.
Oh, absolutely. The themes of revenge, madness, and existentialism make it a perennial favorite. Today, we're joined by Sebastian and Juliet, experts in the Shakespearean literature. Welcome.
Delighted to be here. Hamlet is a treasure trove of complexities from its characters to its intricate plot.
Indeed, the layers of deception, moral dilemmas, and the protagonist's internal struggles are endlessly fascinating.
Let's delve into the heart of Hamlet. Our listeners are often captivated by the character of Hamlet himself. Did Hamlet ever really care about Ophelia?
I think Hamlet cared about Ophelia, to the point of getting to sleep with her. He thought he liked her, but he really didn't care about her.
Now, I think completely differently. Hamlet did, in fact, care about Ophelia. Hamlet just got his mind a little silly after he discovered King Claudius killed his dad. And wouldn't you be thrown off too if you found out your uncle was sleeping with your late father's wife?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would probably plot to kill my uncle as well.
Do you think this event is why Hamlet changed his attitude toward Ophelia?
It was this and many other things. Hamlet is like a work dog. He's tired, but he's still made to do the work.
He got that dog in him, like a rancid terrier.
Interesting perspective. I don't think that's what she meant, but that's an interesting take on it.
Moving on.
What do you think of Ophelia's death, and do you think it was preventable?
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Are you feeling far from home? Are you feeling all alone? Come down and get you some of Ophelia's bottomless bog water today. Don't forget to use code CORPS3 for 15% off of all orders.
Thank you for sponsoring us.
Back to the question. What do you think, Sebastian?
I think Ophelia's death wasn't as tragic as everyone makes it out to be. It fell out of nowhere in the plot. And all the other people around her gave her horrible advice. They basically told her not to be a hoe around. She had the equivalent of a middle school sweetheart, and they condemned her for it. She didn't do anything wrong.
But do you think Ophelia was good or bad for Hamlet?
Ophelia was good for Hamlet in the beginning. After all, it seemed like Hamlet and Ophelia were going great when they were together.
But what about after Hamlet discovered Claudius killed the king?
Well, after was a whole different story. After Hamlet found out about his uncle Claudius, he went completely crazy. It was as if he was a different person. His attitude towards Ophelia completely changed, and no one was there for him because Ophelia was forced to push him away.
I disagree. Hamlet's insanity wasn't fully manifested just yet. While surely Hamlet did have many problems, such as depression, he still tried to be moral in a way, doing justice for his father. But after Ophelia dumped him, he spiraled more and more and fell deeper into the pit, until eventually he killed the wrong man. Ophelia's father, Polonius, died because Hamlet stopped caring. All he wanted was Claudius dead.
Did you study Shakespeare?
No.
Exactly. So stop yapping.
Okay, moving on. So, Sebastian, if Hamlet was evaluated by psychiatrists, which disorder do you think he'd be diagnosed with?
You should be asking Carter that question.
I'm gonna pretend like you never said that.
I think Hamlet would be diagnosed with BPD. Hamlet seems to have developed BPD after he discovers the treason of his uncle upon his family image. Some symptoms of BPD include unclear or shifting self-image, unstable relationships, self-harm, or suicidal behavior.
I think Yale has BPD.
You can get out now.
This next question pertains to Hamlet's sanity and if he had it in the first place. Were the ghosts real? Lauren, what are your thoughts on this?
I think the ghosts were real because, it wasn't just Hamlet's, original experience. The two guards in the beginning also saw them. So, I don't think it was just a Hamlet thing.
Juliet?
Okay, but what if like the guards were also like fake, like ghosts, and he just imagined that because he's crazy and he's schizophrenic?
The
Yeah.
guards are most definitely real, though.
I mean, I follow the schizo theory because Hamlet is not right and ghosts aren't real. Crazy. I know this was written by Shakespeare and it's a fictional story, but like for most of it, it's grounded in semi-realistic terms. Yale?
In Shakespeare, it's not unnormal for everybody to die, so I don't think it'd be abnormal for the initial characters that were introduced to be, dead people.
A little off topic. Juliet, I have a question for you. Do you think that Gertrude had an affair with Claudius before he had killed Hamlet's father?
I do think she had an affair because like he didn't die that long ago, unless like her main motive of remarrying the uncle or Claudius or whatever. Wait, what was it? Claudius? Yeah, was just to keep the crown. Then I guess that also works, but that's still suspicious.
Yeah, honestly, Hamlet's mother moved on like way too fast. Like it wasn't even that much time before she was just completely done mourning and just like okay about it. Like she didn't even acknowledge the fact that his dad was dead.
Yeah. In the words of me earlier in the story, Hamlet's mother is definitely hoeing around. Like, she's not exactly a faithful person. No wonder Hamlet turned out so messed up.
Anyways, listeners, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and repost to all your friends. Don't forget to use code CORPS3 for 15% off of all Ophelia's bottomless bog water. Until next time, bye!